Hello everyone, and we are back. We are back in our playthrough. We're continuing on with Crystalis. We just defeated our boss, and let's go ahead and go back here. And I think... there's something wrong with the scrolling. I think that I should be able to see Messia. I might have to fall through. Hang on a second. Let's see. Okay. So, as the boss took Messia, she's gone, so I suppose that was the main thing. So it dropped us off back at the beginning. Let's go back to the town, and I think the townspeople will be... yeah. They look good now. Thank you. Because of your valiant effort, we're released from this curse. I don't know how to thank you. We will rebuild now. Please do so. Thank you for saving me. An altar for the statue of gold is close to this island. Okay, so that's probably what it is. We have a broken statue, and the altar is the one that was that small island on the northwestern side. So I think we have to get it fixed. I can hold my children with my own hands now. Oh, I'm so happy. Well, doesn't it just make you feel warm inside? Today's the best day of my life. You're great, even though you're young. I need to cross the whirlpools. Can you help? Is that the first time he talked? I think it is. A legend says that if the statue of gold is placed properly, we can return safely from any storm. Okay, that seems to be it. You know what I love about these old games is the information they give you is typically so clear and concise. You know, a glowing lamp that said to fix broken stuff is in the lighthouse. Well, there we go. So we gotta go to the lighthouse, and we've gotta fix our broken statue, and that will help us get through the whirlpool. And Clark, you did it! Awesome! Please take this, I'm sure it will help you. You now have eyeglasses. I think it looks like a gas mask, though. Yeah, the eyeglasses look like a gas mask. Exactly like the gas mask. And I'm sure it'll be easy to figure out, or hopefully fairly easy to figure out where to use it. So let us get out of here. And we're going to go back to the town that had Ralph in it. And I think that is tinging. Again, I can't hear. But I believe it is tinging, so we're going to find a way to get back to where we are. And I'll just kind of drop down. I think I know the way pretty easily by now. Anyway, how are you doing out there in TV land? I myself... ah, crap. I myself am doing pretty good. Feeling very, very good right now. You know, these video game playthroughs, they end up kind of being kind of like, you know, little diaries. So it's not just me playing a game, it's me kind of telling where I'm at in my life. And for those who have seen my videos, you know something in my title card. It has to do with me being diagnosed with diabetes. And it's not fun. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. The technology for that kind of thing has gone a long way. So I don't necessarily have to inject myself with insulin right now. But what I do have to do is I have to prick my finger and I have to check my blood sugar level. And it's not that hard. It's not that bad. You know, the machine that does it is pretty easily done. It's not the kind of thing that you have to worry about. So if you're in the same kind of boat, don't worry about it. You just kind of do what you gotta do and, you know, take the medicine, you'll get better. And that is what I'm doing. Anyway, though, we've got a lighthouse here, and I believe that's where we're going to have to fix our broken statue, but let's talk to everybody again first. Good, good, good. Love it. Just kind of a vague, you're doing good. Good job. At last, our life can return to normal. I can go back to fishing now. Now I can live safely. See, it's so satisfying to help them. I love these old, simple NES games. They're just so, I don't know, peaceful. Clark was safe? That's great. Good, good, good. Okay, thank you. Our village is saved. I thought he was going to give me something. I pray we see Messia again. Yes, Messia, who is still kidnapped even though we beat the boss. Now I don't have to be sacrificed. Yeah! All very good stuff. And I think either in here or back in that other place, we have to put on those glasses. And I was right. It was here. And then we see a secret door. All very good. Oh! Glasses are one-time use. What does he eat the glasses? Okay, well whatever it is, they're one-time use, so we got our use from it. So now we've got this windmill. Is that Kensu sleeping? Get up. Do I have... No, I don't have the, Shoot, I have the warp boots, but I don't have that thing to wake him up. Let's see here. I guess I can teleport and just go ahead and buy it. I've got 2 antidotes that are not going to do me any good. So yeah, let's just go ahead and teleport and we'll come back here. I believe in Leaf they sold the very first one that I had seen, that thing that wakes people up. Let's see if we can go there. If not, I've still got plenty. The people are back. I didn't mention that before, but yes, the people are back. We saved the people of Leaf when we, you know, took down the boss that was on the mountain. So, let's see. I think number 1, I've got to get rid of something, but... Yes, they do have the alarm flute, which should wake people up. So first, what I've got to do is I've got to either sell or use an item. Is there a place to sell? I'm not sure. And how much is the inn? Let's just find out. Oh, that's 16. What the heck? Why not? And I don't think there's any armor upgrades in here, no. Yeah, this would be a step back. So, I mean, I guess we could just waste something. I don't like to waste things, but I've got 2 of these antidotes, so what the heck. Nothing happens except that a space is open. So that gives us the chance to buy an alarm flute. You have too many. Okay. How do I have too many? Oh, because I couldn't actually use that. Well... Okay, let me just waste my warp boots. It's not gonna let me waste it that way. Okay, I'll do it the hard way. I'll go outside, and then I'll use it. Okay, warp boots wasted, but no big deal. Let us finally buy that alarm flute. And then we'll go back. Because again, we can teleport. We don't need those boots. Go back to Joel. And we'll see if we can wake up our sleepy-headed Kensu. Okay, so let's take that off. And we'll put on the alarm flute. And there he goes. He's awake. Who are you? I was happily sleeping. A person like you should be eaten by zombies. Oh, I love these old little quirky dialogues. You now have the glowing lamp, which is good, but how exactly is it used? Do I have to put it here? The broken statue is reconstructed and becomes Statue of Gold. Okay, so we did it. I don't know how exactly that happened, but if you use a lamp, it turns the broken statue into the Statue of Gold. I don't know, maybe there could have been another, you know, way that they could have said that. Like, you know, the alchemist's lamp or something like that. But in either case, it's no big deal. We've, you know, gotten what we need. And And then now we should be good to put that gold statue in that temple that was to the, as I said, the northwest. And that should free up us to go to our next area. Like I said, I really want to go to Goa because I'm really, really looking forward to that upgrade, that upgraded sword. But there are still things to do. If you recall, the town in which, again, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but I'll go there in a minute. It was one of the towns towards the beginning. And on the opposite side of the bank, maybe it was Portoa. On the opposite side of the bank, there was another place that I could have used my ice and, you know, froze it over. That was a blue statue of gold. Blue gold. Okay. The statue of gold is placed on the altar, and the angry sea is calmed. We have done it. Anyway, there was a place that I could have gone over to the right side. And as soon as I actually get to the town and I establish it in my places that I can warp to, I think that's where I'm going to go back to and see if anything was good. SNK, close the whirlpool. I'll now teach you the magic of barrier as promised. We wise men will leave for Chiron and Mount Hydra. Azteca, the Grand Kuba, knows your role, and now Messia is calling you. It seems something has happened I can't ignore. I'll wait for you in Chiron. Okay, we have the magic of barrier. That's actually not what I was expecting. I was expecting... Maybe I'm not going to get it immediately here, but I'm expecting to get the magic of transform or change or something like that. And that will, you know, as it says, allow me to change my appearance. Again, let's explore the outside edges before we actually go inwards. Looks like there's a few chances to go up, but I want to see what's around here first. Okay, so that's definitely the outside edge. Looks like there's nothing here except the way to go back down. And which place actually has somewhere to go? Because I know for a fact we're going to have to change our appearance in several ways. That's probably the way to go, but there was one more place, so let's just check it just to be totally thorough. And yep, it is up there in the middle. There's several really clever ways that you can use the change magic, so that's what I was expecting. But barriers, you know, probably not that bad. I hear that people against Dragonia are killed or forced to leave. There are many hiding with Azteca. This is Swan. Dragonia Castle and Goa are to the north. I hear Goa is becoming stronger from some new type of metal. Interesting, good things to know. What do we have here? Very nice. Sounds like something I would say. Sing some more. Dragonia, wise men, who cares? Let's party. I don't know, I'm anticipating you're hearing a good song, which I can't hear it right now. Yeah, man, let's boogie! Yeah, so I'm assuming that there's good music going on. That's pretty cool. I'll hear it in the post-production, but... Anyway, let's go ahead and push on. Okay, so I could have sold some things. Let's see if we could sell anything that we don't quite need. It's good to hang on to one lysis, but I don't need 2 antidotes. And the magic ring, those could come in very handy, so I'm going to hang on to those for now. Probably I don't need a medical herb, but it's really easy to get rid of, so... Let's just roll as is. Let's go into the bar. Oh, they are Imperials. Don't talk to me like that. They all gonna repeat the same thing? You bugged me. Go away. It looks like Akahana. Is it the same guy? Welcome. Please have some refreshments. Okay, so this is just like atmospheric. There's nothing really to be gained in here. Let's hopefully upgrade some armor. Yes. The soldier suit, the ceramic suit, the ceramic shield, and the battle shield. So I can choose one. I mean, I could get this soldier suit and the ceramic shield, but I'd rather go for the really big things. So let's go for that ceramic suit first. No thank you. And then later when I get the gold, I will get the shield. So we can sell our platinum. It's probably not going to be that much. Probably be like 500, and I'm in the wrong place, obviously. This is where I sell stuff. Yeah, it's 1,000. What the heck? And then nothing else. Again, later on when I get enough money, I'll upgrade completely. But let's keep talking. They say Dragonia's new metal armor can even withstand Earth's magma. That means they can easily attack Chiron Fort. Not good at all. Definitely. You bug me, go away. The people of Dragonia are wonderful. I wonder if that's said in jest or, you know, under duress, or if they're just being sarcastic. Okay, I don't really want any of those. And then the only thing that I've not gone to besides the inn is this over here. It's Stom. I haven't seen you for a while. I came to give you a message. Please find Kensu and take him to Chiron. We need his power. I'm counting on you. You know, I still have that love pendant, and I'm still not totally sure exactly what to do with it. Okay, that's all it is. I don't need that for now. So, I've talked to everybody here. I've done everything here. I'm going to go out just a little tiny bit, and then I'm going to go back, because as I said, there are some places that I want to go to that I can't do yet. How dare you come here? Leave immediately. Okay. Fair enough. Yes, I do believe I've got to do something else, so let's go ahead and warp. We're going to teleport. That barrier will come in handy later on. There are some places that shoot things at you, and like having the barrier is essential. So for right now, let's go back to Portola or Nadare's, Brynmire or Oak. Brynmire. Let's go back there, because I think that across the little ocean there, not across the ocean, across a little river, there were a couple of things to do which I hadn't done yet. As I said, oh, that's not what I want to do. Gotta take that magic off. Across the ocean here is... why do I keep doing that? Across the pond here is a place that I did not freeze before. I did not check it out. So let's check it out now and see if there's anything worthwhile. And I do want to check to see if I'm impervious, but I don't really want to tank damage. Oh, what the heck. Yeah, I'm impervious. That is so satisfying about this game, is that while there are things, you know, to which you cannot attack, the game is very fair, because eventually you yourself get to be so strong that enemies can't hurt you. And that is just really, really cool. I don't really know any other game that does that, you know? Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, no matter what it is, I don't really know any other place where, you know, you can't be hurt. And I think this is the town of Amazons. And as I said, here's another place. Back before when I met those Imperials, when I transform myself into an Imperial, they will, you know, they will allow me through. And here also, I should be able to transform my appearance, but I can't quite. I'm insulted by your presence, man. Ugh, a filthy man is here. Leave! I think that nobody will do business with us. Or, okay, actually did. But yeah, they've got very bad attitudes towards us. And is everything super expensive? No, it's actually, you know, the typical price. But they just look at us as man-animals, and they don't like us so much. Platinum, platinum, mirrored shield. Ooh, and a sacred shield. Which is even more expensive than the other one, but I don't have the funds for it quite yet. We will fix that in the future. Oh, okay. This is the house of Aros, our leader. This is not a place for you. So as you can tell, this is very, very hostile to man-animals like us. Or like me. So, okay, that's what it is. That's what we're up against. No big deal. Now let's go to Portoa. So that was Amazonas. Let's go to Portoa because there was also another place across the river that I can go to. And we'll see what is there. And I think that you... Yes. You are going down quite nicely. It'd be nice to have another level, but... Like I said, I got 2 levels before that last boss, and I think that 1 level alone would have done it. But let's just keep on going and see what we can do, see where we can get to. It was down here. And again, over a river. There was another place to bridge. Forgive me, but I do... What the heck happens to these things? That is so bizarre. They get so erratic in their fight patterns. And I want some petty revenge on them, so let's just get going. And again, I can't hear it. If that guy tinged off of me, I wouldn't know about it. And if this is tinging this guy, I don't know. It very well could be. Okay, didn't ting. I imagine this is tinging, because it's not hurting it. But we can hurt the spiders. Well, in the other place, it was the fire sword that hurt these things. So let's see if fire hurts them. Indeed it does. And if fire also hurts these guys, we'll be in good shape. Ah, oh, dang it. Okay, so fire hurts them both, which is good. But I gotta recover myself. And I have to break this down with a sword of wind. And let's find out what is here. Undoubtedly, whatever's here, I think, is gonna help us advance, because, as I said, I do need the power of change, or transform, or whatever exactly it's called. Okay, these guys, I think, can shoot something at you, so let's not tangle with them too much. Please tell me it's not tinging, but it probably is, because he's not dead yet. At least he's not shooting anything at me. Yeah, that seems to be tinging. Unless he's, like, really, really strong to it. What about you, buddy? Okay. I'm gonna keep it on this sword, then, because it seems to kill most of the enemies around here. And, you know, for NES dungeons, these are not so terribly hard. If you're a fan of NES games... Antidote. If you're a fan of NES games, you know that a lot of them can have dungeons that are just kind of a nightmare. This one is really not that bad. I have seen much, much worse. In fact, I can't think of a single dungeon in this game that really has me, like, pulling my hair out. You know, there'll be a few, you know, different paths you can take, there'll be a few different choices. But there's nothing that I would say is, like, annoying, you know? And there are some dungeons, oh man, they just suck the fun right out of it. It kind of reminds me of, you know, when you're playing chess, for myself, I found there was a level of chess that I got to where it just wasn't fun anymore. So I'm rated at about, at my strongest, I'm rated at about 2,000. Or at least I've beaten players who are, you know, 2,000, so I'm around that level. You know, at my best, of course. But when it gets over that level, I mean, you've got to be really, really seriously strong, you know? And to me, oh crap. And to me personally, body is paralyzed. Well, thank you for that. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by this, but what I'm trying to say is, let me put on the water. it gets to a point where it's just not so fun. I don't want to get hit with that. I'm pretty sure there's an item here that I would like to get. Yes, the Crystalis plants. I'm not totally sure what that does, but I'm, of course, very certain it'll help us later. And let me take that off and put on the proper sword. But yeah, hopefully you know what I mean by that, you know? Like, the really, really professionals at chess, or whatever it is, you know, they can go to that extra level, they can kick into that high gear, which, you know, mere mortals like you and I just don't or can't. And for me, it's just like, I get to the level where, if you have to remember, you know, rook to b5 to, you know, to g6 to whatever, I can't spit that out in the same way that really, really, you know, grandmaster level chess players can. I just don't seem to have that talent to do it. That doesn't mean that I can't, you know, figure my way through it if I see it. But I can't sit there and spit out lines like a lot of these grandmasters can. And that's kind of the difference between me and them, you know? For me, what I've, you know, my advice and like what I've kind of seen, at least for myself, is that it gets to a point where it's fun. And it gets to a point where it's not fun anymore. And I don't really want to pursue it if it's not really fun, if it's not really enjoyable. Okay, I'm getting some money, not quite enough to buy that shield, but we're getting up there. And I don't know quite yet what this Crystalis plant will do, but we will figure it out. Again, everything in this game is, you know, something that I did a long time ago, and I kind of have to figure it out on the fly as I do it. That is why I do these casual playthroughs, and not super plays. But hopefully the journey is as fun for you as it is for me, because I love this game very, very much. And let's keep on going. Okay, so we got the Crystalis, but I don't recall anybody saying, hey, you should get a Crystalis plant. I'm sure, of course, it will come in handy. But I can't quite think of any other place that we need to go to. Let's see here. Is there any other unfinished business that we would possibly have? Let's talk to some wise men. Wise men and women. Let's see what any of them have to say to us. Tornell. Amazonas live in southeast of Brynmire. You must build a bridge to go there, thank you. Zebu! Don't rely on others so much. Thank you for that. Seeing a Crystalis plant is the base for a fine perfume. Okay, so that's what it is for. And then finally, Mr. Lazy Kensu. I lost it. I can't believe it. Maybe it's in the channel behind the palace. Oh, what a mess. Okay, well, we saw Kensu last when we were there in the ocean, or at that lighthouse that was in the ocean. Let us see. Okay, I think I'm tinging again. Let's put on something that's going to hurt this guy. But we saw him before that asleep, or at least hanging out, you know, at that place very close to the boat. So let's see if he's there now, and let's see if we have something to give him that'll perk him up a bit, shall we say. And I think after that, that'll be pretty good for one episode. We'll leave it at that. Are you still in here, Kensu? Kensu is not. Okay. Perhaps he is back where we left him. And if he's not, I will play one more hunch, and then if not, we will just call it a day. Okay, have you rested from your journey? Not really, but that would be a good idea, huh? 120, not a bad price. About halfway to my level. I'm very close to getting the next shield. Okay. Everybody has been living peacefully since Severa is gone. That's good to know. But where is Kensu? Is he here? He is not. Okay, so I'm going to play one more hunch. I think that he might be in the same place that Asina is. And if not, I can still just talk to Asina. And if that doesn't work, we will leave it off for there and we will figure it out soon. So let's take one more little dolphin trip. We will go back to where we found the pendant. And then maybe he's there or somewhere abouts. Did that ting? It looked like it did. I think tinging, I think one little thing that's going to help me is, like, if it tings, it'll stop. And if it hurts them, it'll blow through them. Okay, let's talk to Miss Asina if she's here. And she's not here. Is she playing the role of the queen? Perhaps? No, she is not. The queen left to travel. Don't tell anyone. Okay. That could be quite significant. I married Jelaine, who was my pupil. I must thank the queen for arranging our meeting. And if Kensu is not here... Queen is very kind and diligent. Haven't seen the queen, wonder how she's doing. Okay, on that note, we will leave off and we will figure out what to do next. Thank you so much for coming. This has been Crystalis Part 6, and we will continue very, very soon. Mite kurete, arigatou gozaimasu. Sayonara.